Every single day, we're all leaving behind this trail of digital breadcrumbs. And in a world that's getting smarter with AI, those little breadcrumbs can lead some pretty big threats right to our front door. The attacks are getting so much more personal, way more convincing. So how in the world are we supposed to keep up? Well, that's what we're going to break down today, how to really protect your digital life.
No, I mean really, just stop and think about it for a second. That app you used to order your coffee this morning? The news site you were scrolling through on the bus? That quick search you did for directions? Every single tap, every single click is a little piece of data. It's a tiny signal telling the world something about you.
To really see what this looks like, and just how high the stakes have gotten, let's tell a story. Let's follow someone through a totally ordinary day. Let's meet Alex.
Now, Alex is just like you and me. They're not some cybersecurity guru. They're just trying to get through the day, using all this tech to make life just a little bit easier. But here's the thing, every convenience we use is also a data exchange.
So Alex's morning kicks off. They're scrolling through their social feed. They order breakfast from a delivery app, ask their voice assistant about the traffic, and then scan through their work emails. Each one of those actions, it's another piece of their digital footprint, that invisible trail of data that kind of paints a picture of their entire life.
So far, it's just a completely normal Tuesday. But this is where the story takes a sharp turn. Right in the middle of all that morning chaos, an email notification pops up, and it's got a subject line that's basically designed to make your heart skip a beat.
Okay, so look at this. It's a classic phishing scam, right? But this one has been supercharged by AI. See how it uses Alex's real name? And it has the company's official logo, which it probably just scraped from a public website. This is why these scams are so scary good now. AI can create a perfectly personalized trap. And the goal? It's simple. Create panic so that you act before you have a chance to think.
And this is that critical moment, that split-second decision. The pressure is on. The link is right there, promising a quick, easy fix to the problem. It is so tempting to just click it and move on with your day, isn't it?
But Alex doesn't click. Instead, they use this really simple three-step defense. First, and this is the most important part, they just pause. They take a breath, knowing that these scams are built on creating a sense of fake urgency. Second, they inspect. Alex just hovers their mouse over the sender's name and, bingo, the real email address is just a jumble of random letters. That's the dead giveaway. And finally, step 3, delete. And just like that, the threat is gone.
Okay, crisis number 1 is handled, but the attacks, they're just getting started, and they're getting way more sophisticated. Later that afternoon, Alex's phone rings. The caller ID, it shows their boss's name. And when Alex answers, the voice on the other end sounds exactly like them.
The voice sounds stressed, it's urgent, and it is completely 100% convincing. This is a deep-fake voice scam. AI has listened to audio of Alex's boss, maybe from a company video or a podcast, and now it can make that voice say literally anything. The request is immediate, it's emotional, and the stakes are super high.
That same feeling of panic from the morning email starts to creep back in. But Alex remembers. First, they pause and they politely end the call. Something like, "Let me check on that and call you right back." Then comes the most important step. Verify independently. Alex hangs up and calls their boss back on the number they already have saved in their phone. And of course, the real boss is totally confused. They have no idea what Alex is talking about. And boom, scam foil. The day is almost over. But the digital threats? They're not done yet. While wrapping up work, Alex gets a security notification on their phone for a social media account. Someone, somewhere, just tried to log in as them.
So get this. The attacker actually had Alex's password. They probably got it from an old data breach where Alex reused it. I mean, we've all done that, right? So they had the key to the front door. The real question is, why couldn't they open it?
It's because Alex had a digital bodyguard. It's called multi-factor authentication, or MFA. That password? That was only the first lock on the door. To actually get inside, the hacker also needed the second lock, a unique, one-time code that was sent only to Alex's phone. Without that second piece of the puzzle, the password was completely useless. So let's zoom out for a second. What Alex just went through wasn't just a string of bad luck. It is a perfect snapshot of the two faces of AI today. On one side, AI is the weapon. It's creating these convincing fakes and personalized scams. But on the other side, it's also our most powerful shield. And here is the good news. You already have an AI security guard working for you, right now, probably without you even realizing it. It's that smart filter in your email that catches almost all of the junk. It's the fraud alert from your bank when its charge looks a little fishy. And it's the biometric security that unlocks your phone because it knows your face and nobody else's.
So the really crucial point here is this. The principle that protected Alex all day long is something the pros call a zero-trust mindset. And it's actually a beautifully simple idea. It's never trust, always verify. Don't assume an email is real just because it looks right. Don't assume a voice is real just because it sounds right. Verify everything.
And this brings us to the single most important rule you can take away from all of this. These AI-powered scams are specifically designed to bypass your rational brain. They use fear or excitement or a sense of urgency. The one thing they cannot fake is your calm, critical thinking. That moment you decide to pause, that is your superpower.
So let's turn that superpower into a real habit. Here's your playbook. First, lock down your accounts with strong, unique passwords and turn on MFA absolutely everywhere you can. Second, think before you click. Third, keep your devices updated. Those updates have critical security fixes. And finally, just be smart when you're on public Wi-Fi.
But does all this simple stuff actually make a difference against super sophisticated AI? The answer is a huge, resounding yes. The data shows that these basic, conscious habits can prevent a staggering 90% of all cyber attacks. This isn't about being a security genius. It's just about having good digital hygiene.
Which leaves us with a final thought to chew on. As the technology for both attacking us and defending us gets exponentially smarter, the most critical line of defense might not be an app or a program at all. It might just be you, your awareness, your skepticism, and your willingness to just pause.